Hi, I'm Crystal, and I had a counselling session a couple of days ago now, and it sort of went like this. She was an American lady, and she was sat there. Her shoes were far too big for her feet, because I observe people, and when I was being interviewed by Joe Regina, she had very short hair with a band round her head, and her shoes were far too big for her feet. She had tiny feet, and there was a big gap at the back in her shoe. When I was interviewed by a police lady called Lorraine, and she was a blonde lady, her shoes were far too tight for her feet, and they were Marks and Spencer's shoes. I notice feet a lot. You can tell a lot about a person's feet. I know it sounds stupid, but it's true. Basically, she had a piece of paper. Obviously, she had an A4 pad, and she noted my name down, Crystal Marshall. And you get questioned like this. What do you feel is causing your anxiety? And they just jot it down on nondescript pieces of paper. And they get all your life history, which is quite alarming. And where do they put this information? Where do they leave the notepad that they've written notes about you on? Is that not dangerous? Basically, I waited in the waiting room. I was 3/4 of an hour early, and the radio was on, and all the windows were shut. I've been there before. I was interviewed by Natasha Toms, and what happened was, with the interviews, Natasha Toms was there, the lady that interviewed me before, and she poked her head out the door and made believe there was another client waiting to see her. There was no one else in the waiting room. They get all very valuable information about yourself, what causes your depression, what happens, what side effects do you suffer, what tablets are you on. There's a lot of dangerous information that in the wrong hands can be lethal. I'm not saying that I don't trust people. I'm just saying that if that information got leaked to someone that hated me, to someone that wanted to harm me, it would be absolutely dangerous, wouldn't it? I was asked, did I feel like committing suicide? Sorry, that's the BlackBerry I gave to David going off. The alarm. Snooze. Things do interrupt, don't they? They interrupt doctors' interviews and all sorts of sessions. That's so funny. I'm just saying that in the wrong hands, people's personal information can be used against them, not for them. I actually told Joanna Regina that someone had tried to harm my cat. She called them kitty cats. She didn't seem the most bit alarmed or interested. And I was told I have to wait 6 to 8 weeks to put up with men that abuse me. Which is fair enough. I mean, I'm not violent. I've been hurt myself. I've been punched in the face. But it doesn't help me doing nothing. It doesn't help me saying you've got to wait 6 to 8 weeks. You get off your arse, you go and ask for help, and you just can't get it. It makes me wonder if they want a man to beat me to death. That'll put a smile on their face, that'll get rid of the problem. Well, in fact it won't. It'll make it worse for them. Because it doesn't stop there. Do you know evidence creeps out from under the carpet even when someone has gone away? I have a lot to deal with. I have lost my sister. I have questions that haven't been answered. She suddenly dies of multiple sclerosis. and I haven't seen her for years, and I can't even get to see my sister's grave because I can't drive. There's a lot of shit that isn't right. There's a lot of things that are wrong, and shoving my problems under the carpet, telling me, like, go away, go back to Gloucestershire, go back where you came from. No, I want answers to my questions. I want therapy. Several years of distress caused a lot by men treating me like shite, basically. I want sorted out. And it doesn't go by pretending it didn't happen. Okay?